Hi friends, it's day 7 of Be Fit in 30, and today we are going to work on active recovery. You guys have been working really hard these last few days, and we can't just keep hitting it hard every day, because if you do that, you're going to end up suffering from some kind of injury, and I do not want that happening. And it's just not smart to do that anyway. The exciting thing about the process of getting stronger is that the process of getting stronger doesn't happen when you're working out. It happens when you're actively recovering. Okay, so what I mean by that is when you work out hard, you're creating micro tears in your muscles. I know that sounds harsh, but obviously if we did that every day, it wouldn't be good. So what you need to do is rest from that so that your body can repair itself and rebuild. And that's the process of getting stronger. It's not necessarily when you're working out, it's when you're resting. That's when you get stronger. And I just think that's fascinating. So today we're doing active recovery, and you are going to need your foam roller. Okay, so if you purchased that foam roller, I hope you did. We're going to use that today for part of it. Okay, if you don't have a foam roller, it's okay. You can still do it. And I'll show you some things that you can do in place of the foam roller. But foam rollers, guys, you really need one. All right, so let's get going. So we're going to start in a plank position. So in a plank position, you guys all know the plank position. Right here, right? Hands right under shoulders, and press back in your toes or in your heels and lift up a little bit in your upper back. Squeeze your glutes down, and I just want you to hold that for a sec. Hold and breathe, 3 deep breaths. Good job. Last breath right here. Now go ahead and bring let's get into down dog here for just a second. Press back nice long through the spine. Let your head hang. And then go ahead and bring your right foot forward into deep runners. So stretching out that hip flexor real quick. And then drop that knee to the ground. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and reach that same arm as bent leg up and get some rotation in through the spine. So take a few breaths here as you hold. Feel that great stretch. Now take your left hand and bring it forward a little bit. We're going to take the top arm and bring it underneath the armpit and kind of push out your upper back. What's called thread the needle. And then reach that arm back up again and thread that needle. So we're really loosening up the muscles of the shoulders and the upper back. Releasing all that tightness in there. And one more. And good. Bring that hand to the floor. Now go ahead and pull back. And let's do our half splits. So flex and point your toe a couple times and feel that good stretch here through the back of the leg. Good job. Okay, good. So we're just really noticing how we're feeling here and tuning in to, just how good this is for you. The stretches, what does it feel like? Think about, I'm making my muscles nice and long again, because we contract and shorten our muscles when we strengthen them or we practice strength training exercises. And this is going to help to lengthen them out again. We need both, right? Okay, excellent. Bring that leg back through. You're on all fours again, and we'll press up into down dog. Let your head hang. Take a few breaths. Just enjoy that for a second. And then step that left leg forward into runners. Nice long through this hip flexor. Drop that back knee, and let's go ahead and reach up that other side. Get some good rotation in the spine. Hold and breathe. And then bring that right hand forward a little bit, and we'll take the top arm, reach it underneath the right armpit, opening up the upper back, and reach back up again. And under, and reach. Stay with the rhythm of your breath. Inhale to lower, and exhale to reach. Very nice. Bring it down, and let's go ahead and pull back now into our half splits, flexing and pointing that toe, and just really enjoying a deeper stretch in the hamstring. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good job right there. One more. Very good. Now bring that foot back around again. You're on all fours, and we're going to go right into our down dog again. hanging out. Take a breath or two. Thinking about how your body feels today. Probably feeling a little bit sore. Let's walk those feet closer to the hands. And then we're going to hang in our forward fold. Three breaths. And then swan dive your arms up over your head. Reaching nice and long. Oh, sorry, my head is cut off. But you get the gist. Come on down. And we're going to go ahead and walk our feet out into plank position. And walk our hands back to our feet. Rise up. Oh, hello. Sorry. Come back down again. Now walk your hands out on your mat again to plank. Then walk your feet into your hands. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale. Lower down. Walk those feet back again into plank. Walk your hands back into your feet. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale. Lower. And come back out one more time. Into plank position. Go ahead and bring your knees to the floor, and now we're in a kneeling position. And we're going to take care of our feet, okay? The feet are the foundation of everything in our body. So we gotta, kind of pay attention to the feet once in a while. I don't enough, and I have suffered. And I'm now kind of suffering from some plantar fasciitis. So maybe, do you have plantar fasciitis too? This is a great thing for you to do for your feet if you do. Your fascia and your feet really take a beating, and it can get really tight, okay? And so that's what causes the pain. So we're gonna try to release that fascia in your foot. So what we're gonna do is curl the toes under, okay? And sit your bottom back on your heels, okay? Once you get there, you're gonna find this isn't super comfortable. Try to pull your heels together, okay? So your heels touch. Toes curled under, and just sit back. Reach the arms up, and let's stretch the upper body too, so you have something else to think about, not just the uncomfortable feeling in your feet. But we do need to hold that a sec in order to release that fascia. So hold it. Let's see if we can get about 30 seconds in. Ay, 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 ay. 5, 4, 3, good job, 2, and 1. Forward, uncurl those toes. Ooh, point them. Sit back. And let's kind of just come up, the knees slightly off the floor, and your feet are flat now. Toes are flat on the floor, so that kind of feels, it's stretching in the other direction now. Now come forward, still with your toes on the floor. We're going to lift the knees up slightly and just kind of get a stretch in the front of the feet. Let's do that 5 times. So up and down. 2 and down. 3 and down. One more time. 4 and awesome. Okay, good stuff for your feet. Do that every day. Now, the next thing we're going to do is with the foam roller. So if you have your foam roller, go ahead and grab that. We're going to do some releasing of fascia again in our quads, because this big large muscle here, you've really been working it hard. That muscle is so important in your body for burning fat. When it's lean and strong and getting bigger, it's gonna do more work for you to burn fat. So that's why obviously we work it, but we also need to take care of it. So let's release some of the fascia there. So what you're gonna do is foam roller. And you're going to place your hands in front of the foam roller and just kind of lay your quads down on the foam roller, all right? Lift the legs up off the floor, and then with your hands, walk forward. Just pull forward and back, okay? Feels fantastic. It's almost like getting a massage, all right? So we look forward and back, and let's see if we can get that about 10 times. And if you feel any little trigger points where, ooh, I can really feel it right there. Just hold it and just kind of rub it from side to side, what they call cross-graining the muscle. If you go side to side, maybe get your toes down and just go from side to side if you feel a trigger somewhere. hold it and just cross grain the muscle. Okay, or if you're just kind of feeling like you like the roll, then roll up and down on that foam roller. Looking good. Couple more. Awesome. Whew, okay, and then we're going to do the IT band. So the IT band runs along from the hip down to the knee. Gets super tight, and there's fascia there too, so we want to release it. So we're going to lay kind of on our side of our leg. The front leg comes forward because you don't want too much pressure on that bottom leg. Arm can be straight, and then you're just going to roll just like you did on the front of the legs. Roll it out on the side. Boy, that feels good. I used to do this all the time when I was running in the marathon, and boy, oh boy, did it really help. So don't underestimate the benefits you receive from active recovery. All right, so there's that side. Woo. And same thing, if you feel a trigger point, stop and cross grain the muscle. All right, so here we are on our side. Front leg comes in front, and then just roll right along the side of the leg here. Now, if you're sitting there and you don't have a foam roller, I'm going to show you a couple things you can do here. You know, just stretching. Okay, but if you don't have a foam roller, please get one. I promise you it's worth the money. Mine's just a little itty bitty one, and you know, you can find them anywhere. Some of them have the little textured knobs on it. I don't know. I mean, I think those are good, but I just like the smooth ones. So please get a foam roller if you don't have one. What you could do to stretch out the quads is lay down on your side and pull your foot into your bottom. Keep your knees in alignment with each other. So you don't want them, you know, up here, way back here, or way in the front, anywhere. Just kind of right there in alignment with the knee, other knee. Pull it in and feel the long stretch along the quad. And then, of course, getting the other side, pulling that in. Knees together. Push your hips forward and really get a nice stretch there. You really, again, foam roller gives you a different kind of benefit. So get the foam roller. Okay, moving along, we're going to do some releasing of just kind of the hips a little bit more. So pigeon, we've done pigeon before. Let's go ahead and move into down dog and come forward in pigeon. Get a nice stretch there in the hip, release that. Let's do a little wave, okay? I don't think we've ever done wave before. So your fingers are like little spider fingers out in front. We're gonna lower down and then just kind of push your upper back out when you come up. Lower and push and kind of wave up. Down and push and wave up. And one more. Good job. All right, switching sides. Just go ahead and pull that other leg through. And spider fingers lower and wave. Come on up and lower and wave. Nice job. Here we go. Down and up. One more. Inhale, come down. Exhale, press away. Okay, good stuff for the hips. And then we're going to move into some isometric stretching. So we're going to come down to the floor, and in tabletop, I want you to have your legs in tabletop so your knees are right over your hips. Take your hands and place them on your knees. And now put some pressure. Make sure your low back is pressing into the ground, okay? And then put some pressure against those knees with the hands, and put some pressure in the hands with the knees, and just press. Okay, this is what's called isometric stretching, and it's really good for just releasing, again, tight sore muscles. Hold it 10 seconds. And release. Okay, legs still in tabletop, arms overhead. Let's do a little bird dog movement here. I'm sorry. Opposite arm, opposite leg. So let's take the left leg and the right arm and then switch. So we're bending the leg and reaching with the opposite arm as straight leg. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale. Good job. Keep it going. A couple more. Keep pressing your low back into the ground and just getting a little movement here. Full body movement. How about one more on each side? And relax. Oh, feel. Breathe, let go. And moving on, we're gonna do one more stretch. What we're gonna do is get on our knees. Once again, we're gonna need our foam roller one more time, okay? And what I want you to do, let's see, what would be the best position for me to be in? This position here. Okay, one knee is forward, one knee is back. I'm gonna kind of roll my thing up here. So, you know, actually, let me take it off so you can see my hips a little bit better. So what you're gonna do is, if you're in this position, what I want you to do is tuck this hip under, pull your belly button in, and really press your hips forward to open up and stretch your hip flexor. Okay, now you've got your foam roller on the other side, and I just want you to reach up and over, and you're just using the foam roller for a little extra balance here. So wowzy, are you feeling some good stretch there in that entire side body? Hold and breathe. And bring it down. Let's get that other side. Bring the foam roller over. We're going to tuck the hips under. Wrong leg. So we're tucking the hips under, really feeling the stretch get nice and long through the hip flexor, and reaching that arm up and over to give you that full body side stretch over here. Hold it and breathe. Squeeze your glute under, really actively stretching here as you press the hip forward, squeeze the glute, and reach the arm up and long without sinking or collapsing into that other side body, as always when we do side stretches. Okay, you can do that again if you like, just to kind of make sure you got some good stretches going on. But that, my friends, is what active recovery is all about. So, you know, someone might just say, well, why can't we just rest on our recovery days? You could, but it's not, this is going to help you to recover more, you know, because it's, again, lengthening out those muscles that we've contracted and made really short over the week through all the hard work. So we stretch and we lengthen it out. And also, I already talked to you about releasing the fascia, which is very important too. It kind of helps I can't remember what they call it, what kind of fluid it is, but there's fluid that, not necessarily blood, but there's certain fluid that runs through your body that kind of sometimes gets stuck if the fascia is stuck to the muscle. And the fascia is just like a covering around muscle. And when it's loose, all of those fluids can flow easier. And I know I didn't do a very good job there explaining that, but you get the idea. All I'm saying is it's really important and you have some great benefit. Look it up sometime on Google and fascia release, and you'll find out all about it. Or maybe I'll write a blog post about it at some point. You guys, good job. Thanks for joining me today. I'm so grateful to have friends to just join me in this. And I hope you'll show up every day. Let's get this done. 30 days, you're going to feel amazing. And not to mention, the active recovery really does, it's going to, of course, make you repair your body faster, and you're going to feel like working out again. Do you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when you work out a couple days in a row, you're like, I'm so tired. I don't want to do this. But after a day of active recovery, it's going to renew you, and you're going to feel like your body's like craving to work out again. So I promise you that happens if you're consistent and you just really stick to and commit to getting it done every day. Just like you brush your teeth every day, right? You also have to make sure you're doing something activity-wise, especially as you get older, so that way you can have the best life possible, right? That's all I want. If I'm going to live long, I want to be healthy and strong. I think that's what everybody wants. Nobody wants to be sick. So this is really going to pay off. It's really important. You guys take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.